Now we're coming back to YouTube. Wait, it's going, it's going, it's going. It's still going. Hey, there we go. Now we're back on YouTube. You should be able to find me now. Sorry about that. Appreciate you. Plunging on Friday, trying to raise over 500. What are we doing? What's happening in the chat here? Hey, there we go. That's what we like to see. Chatters in the YouTube. I'm going to try my best to see the Instagram chat as well, but I'm definitely going to be on YouTube mostly, so definitely come hang out over there. First, third, okay, yeah, I like that. We're racing to the comments. Nice, nice. Yeah, Hunter, I literally it just got put up now. Yeah. I still had it on private and forgot to change it to public, so, but we're there now. Let's go, let's go. Hey, Berto, there we go. Appreciate that mustache. Lord Peter, I'm back. No scratchy mic. Hey, there we go. That's what I like to hear. Positive feedback. You know, we had an issue yesterday. If you were on, you know, I got on and the mic quality was absolutely terrible through no fault of my own. Just to be clear, I did nothing wrong. I had everything set up, came back to the computer, fired it up, and the mic decided it was not going to cooperate. We spent a very, very long time I spent a long time on the phone with my producer. He was listening to me be very angry about the computers not cooperating, but we got it good now. I think we're good to go. There we go. Jackson, definitely on YouTube. Definitely on YouTube. There we go. Put this over here. And put you over here. Yeah. It was a mic issue. Yeah, it was indeed. It was sadly technology. I am approaching OG status, but I'm usually very good with technology unless it does something like it did yesterday, which is, you know, just decide not to work for literally no reason. But that's good. Okay, let's see. We can see here. Oh, I need to do this. There we go. Oh, that's not right. Just making sure this is going to come up correctly. Well, it was a minute ago, and now it is being uncooperative. But fortunately, I know how to fix it. It is here. Just have to take this down a lot. Yeah, sorry, I just did this, but again, the technology doesn't want me to be great, so it's trying to not let us win here, but we're getting it. I'm in OBS at the moment, so I can't see the chat, but I'll be back as soon as this is fixed. There we go. Right. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, no, it won't. There we go. All right, now I got it. I'm back. There we go. See, I got my Stream Deck up now. I can bring up the tier list if I need to. I can take it down if I need to. I can bring up the browser window if I need to. I can take that back down. We're good. Yes, I think that's where we're going to start. We're going to start off with my weekend Lego, or not weekend. It's stuff I've got over the past couple of weeks, but I think that is where we're going to start off. Let me move this over here. Of course, as soon as I start streaming, my phones just start blowing up. And I'm like, I don't know. Other than my producer, if there's anybody else who knows me and you're texting me right now, don't text me because I'm not looking. Just get in the chat, put it in there. That's the only way. Yeah, I appreciate that. Proud I beat the technology. Yeah, you know, the machines, they tried to rise up against me, but I wasn't having it. I fought valiantly, and I think I came out on top. Yeah, okay. All right, let's start off with my Lego haul. So the first one I want to show you is, I don't have any idea what this set is. So if anybody has this set, definitely let me know in the comments. It is the Blacktron Renegade. Yeah, like what in the world is this set? When I first saw it, I saw Blacktron and I thought, is this, you know, Tron but black? I truly did not understand what it was. And so now, like, I got it because it looked cool and it was about to retire. It was just a space set. Yeah, I got it because it was about to retire, and you know. Yeah. So, but one of the main reasons I got it, because if I do actually end up building it into whatever it's supposed to be, I'll have to buy another one, because like half of the other sets that I buy, I intend on this one becoming a Millennium Falcon. There's a solid alt build for this one on Rebrickable. So, you know, that's the first thing I do. Whenever I get a new set, I check out Rebrickable and see if there's anything better that I can make with it. Miami Falcon. Remake of an old series? What kind of, like, what series is it? Was Blacktron a television series, or was it a comic? Like, where did it even come from? Oh, I've just been informed by my editor that I can read my YouTube chat through my phone, but I'm not gonna figure out how to do that right now, because, you know, I start pushing buttons and then everything breaks and we'll be back where we were yesterday, so we don't want to do that. Old space set Lego made. Triforce's Legend of Zelda. How did we get on Legend of Zelda in the chat? I don't even understand. Blacktron was the old Space Police series. Space Police? What is this? What kind of series? Was it a book? Is Blacktron on Netflix? That's my question. I truly don't understand what it was. But like I say, it looks really cool, and like I'm gonna make it into a Millennium Falcon anyway, so maybe if y'all educate me on whatever Blacktron series is, which I don't think that's possible, because I have to be the oldest person around right now. I doubt there's anybody in my chat older than me, and I know that it is from like the 80s, maybe 70s, so I don't know, but we'll see. It'll be a Millennium Falcon one day. Hey, appreciate that, Dion. A Lego creation. Oh, it was an original Lego creation. That's actually really cool. I recently started watching. Actually, that's what we'll get into next. My chat has been clamoring for me to get into Ninjago, and I've recently started watching it. So if we got, let me see some ones in the chat if we got any Ninjago fans in here. We can go to those next, or we can go to my Star Wars pickups. What do we want to see? Star Wars or Ninjago? Star Wars, Ninjago. While you're doing that, ooh, Ninjago. Well, you know, putting ones and twos in the chat actually doesn't work if immediately when you say put a one for this, you forget which one you said. So, you know, maybe do Star Wars or Ninjago. That way I will understand which one you want. Thank you very much. Hey, appreciate that, Ethan. Project Ethan, don't get it. Star Wars for last because it's the best. You are not wrong about that. As you can see, there's Star Wars stuff on the table. I guess if you're on Instagram, you can see that. YouTube, you're looking at me right now, but I've got a couple of these on the table. Oh, actually, YouTube, I forgot I can do this too. And then now you can see what's on the table down here. That's one of my my new Stream Deck buttons. All right, we got some Star Wars. It seems like we want Star Wars now, but you know, to build up the anticipation, we're going with Ninjago. No, I'm kidding. We are doing Ninjago, but only because I have fewer Ninjago sets. So, where are we gonna start? Before I bring out the Ninjago sets, let me tell you, no spoilers. I am just through, or I think I just finished the first season all of Ninjago. I think. What's happening now? Lloyd has become the Green Ninja. There was another big thing that happened, but I've forgotten it already. So no spoilers past season 1. Did I get Old Town? No, not yet. I absolutely love Ninjago so far. Yeah, I absolutely love it so far. It's funny. Like I think, like I say, I'm a little older than whenever Ninjago started. When did Ninjago start? Let's see, actually, because now we can do this, and I can check. Oh no, never mind. We don't need to do that right now. But anyway, I was too old to really start Ninjago to catch it when it came around. But as I'm like, okay, this is absolutely something that I would have enjoyed even more when I was younger. But I love it even so now. It's got the themes of it are so great. You know, it's about growing up, overcoming obstacles, all that kind of good stuff is absolutely amazing. So are you doing a giveaway or something? You will have to stick around to find out. Yeah. So, okay, so we'll start with my Ninjago sets. The first one, let's see. Oh, I think you've already seen this one. If you've been following me and you watched my story, then you definitely know that I've got the Nindroid Mech Dragon. Hiya! Yeah, I haven't seen this one yet in the show. I'm aware that, is it Zane? Zane's the White Ranger? Yeah, Cole is black. You've got Kai, who's red. Jay is blue. Cole is black. Zane is white. There we go. Yeah, I got it. So I know Zane's a Nindroid, but I don't know anything else about that yet. And I haven't seen this particular mech show up in the show, so I can't really. I'm not gonna build anything that I have until I see it in the show because I don't want to spoil myself. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that. What's my backlog looking like? You can see that behind me, or at least part of it behind me. All of these back here are unbuilt sets, and then I've got pantries full of Lego in the other room. So backlog is looking insane. Who's my favorite ninja so far? Well, it was Zane. I guess it has to still be. I wanted it to not be Zane because he turned out to be a robot essentially, and I was like, oh boy, I don't know what that says about me, but I like the robot guy. What was the one? What was the one you got two of? What did I get two of? We'll get to those in just a second. But anyway, I like this. Again, I got this set because it looks amazing. I haven't seen it in the show. I have no idea what's going to happen or how this is going to come up, but it looks so cool. So I'm definitely gonna get that one. Somebody's calling Zane a clanker in the comments. I cannot believe, if I had a mod right now, I would ban you for that. Zane is a great guy. Did I say Power Rangers? Oh, Lord. They're Nindroids, ninjas. I don't know. But if I said Power Rangers, I meant ninja. All right, let's see. Oh, from season 5? I gotta wait till season 5 to build that one? Ugh, fine. Ah, yes. This is the other one that it just popped up in the show after Lloyd became the Green Dragon. The rest of the team's dragons had flown off, and when they came back, they were the Ultra Dragon. Yes, indeed. You got the Ultra Dragon tamed and ridden by the Green Ninja Lloyd, not the Green Ranger. That's going to be very difficult to get correct. Because certainly Power Rangers is more stuck in my head than anything else could possibly be. The Green Dragon. Yes. I called Zane the White Ranger. Gotcha. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, no, the Ultra Dragon, that was one that I think somebody mentioned when I first started talking about Ninjago. Somebody in the comments mentioned they have to get the Old Town set, the Ultra Dragon, obviously Lloyd's Titan Mech, and then there was one other one, but I forgot what it was called. Maybe it was one of the ships. I think I've seen like the Black Bounty ship as a set that looks really cool. And at least one other one. I forgot what it was though. JP Jeep, JP Jeep. I see you over there on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube so you can hang out with us, and I can hopefully pay you a little bit more attention. I'm trying to manage 2 chats at the moment, which is way over my head, but you know, we're getting there. Let's see, is there a UCS giveaway? Well, not today, there's not a UCS giveaway. There will be a UCS giveaway though. Got it. Okay, you wanted that set so bad. What other, okay, let me know in the comments, what other Ninjago sets do I need to get? Like I said, I've got the Nindroid Mech Dragon, I've got the Ultra Dragon, I've got this one that I got a couple weeks ago. But it's a used set. And I haven't seen this one in the show either, so definitely can't build this one until I see it. Yeah, I have a very, very large number of sets to build, unfortunately. Old Town, Fire Temple, that was the one. I think that's the one that somebody told me to get. Colleen Zane. Okay, we're having a philosophical debate about the term clankers in the comments, which is okay. Season 10? Season 10? Season 10? I have to wait for this? That's insane. Golly. Already got to wait till season 5. I have to wait till season 5 to see this one, and then season 10 for the other one. That just means they're going to be staying on ice for quite some time. Well, that's what I want. Like, I mean, I definitely only just Ken. What is that? Just linking it. There we go. That's usually how I get sets. Like if I see it and I like the design of it, I get it. Play features I'm not particularly concerned with because I'm not doing a whole bunch of, you know, whooshing around and playing with my ships and things like that. But it's I guess it's a small consideration, you know, what can it do? But like I said, the first thing is when I look at it, do I like it? And so I guess why I'm asking about Ninjago is because while I'm watching the show, I'm seeing other things and I'm wondering, oh, like if there's a set made out of it that I like and somebody mentioned it, I'll definitely get it. Is that a Breaking Bad RV? It is a Breaking Bad RV. That's actually not a Lego set. That's a Brickcraft set. I got 3 of them over there. It's Hank Hill's backyard. It's a Futurama, the Planet Express ship, and then the Breaking Bad trailer where they did, you know, things. You need a backlog. I don't think you do need a backlog. I think the idea is to not have a backlog, which means you're building everything. And if you're building everything, you definitely have space for it. Okay, is there something better on YouTube, Instagram? There absolutely is, but you'll have to be over here to find out. No, we haven't done the full update yet, but we're just going through my recent Lego hauls or recent Lego acquisitions currently. Okay, I got those. What else? Ooh, there we go. Before we get to the Star Wars, this is another one you might have seen if you watched my story, but I don't know, maybe you couldn't tell which one it was. Oh yeah, we definitely got some Star Wars sets on the way, but that seems to be the crowd favorite, so we're getting there. But this one is a Lego Idea set that I have wanted for so long. Like the Flintstones. It's a very simple set. It's a super simple set, but like the minifigs. The minifigs alone are reason enough to get this. And of course, it's Flintstones. Like, who doesn't like the Flintstones? Hey, Yariel, new follow. Appreciate that. Let's see. Does anybody else have this idea set? I don't see, even in like a lot of the Lego creators that I see, I don't see this set in the background of any of that many people, to be quite honest. A lot of the retired sets I end up getting are because I watch a lot of these other content creators and they're, you know, lording their retired sets over me. And as I will not be outdone, I then immediately go out and buy it. Yeah, I didn't know. I guess for a long time I didn't know about. I don't know when the Flintstones one came out. I didn't. Somebody look it up for me and let me know in the chat when that Flintstones one came out. But you know, it's certainly one that I guess if it was before maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to buy it anyway. So, do I have the Jabba fig? I think if it's in the Jabba Sail Barge set, I think it's in there. Like it's still that one still comes with the big Jabba, right? I'm pretty sure it does. March 2019. Appreciate that. Just liking it. Yeah, that one, like, I didn't know. I certainly missed it then. Where was I? Oh, I was actually living in Dublin at that time. I think I was about to come back to Texas. Yeah, that's a story for another stream. The other Lego idea set that I want in that similar vein is the Sesame Street one. I haven't seen that one anywhere, but that's another, like, if I see it at any point going to Bricks and Minifigs, I'm grabbing it. Yeah, Flintstones is definitely getting built as soon as I possibly can. Let's see. Give you the Jabba Sail Barge. Can I pass it through the screen, or how would you? Is there a teleportation option that you have? Because other than that, I don't think I could do it. If I could give it to you right now, I would, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, you can hear a slight Dublin accent. I don't think you can, to be quite honest. Do I have a favorite Super Bowl commercial? Well, that's actually interesting because I did not watch one single second of Super Bowl or any commercials. If I've seen any Super Bowl commercials, it's because they were also, you know, Instagram ads or TikTok ads or something like that, where they came up. That I did not. I've just been so terribly uninterested in the NFL for quite some time. Actually, funny enough, the way it started was when I went to Dublin. We were on, I think it's 6 hours ahead, or 6 hours ahead, I think. Yeah, so it was like the 12 noon games we could watch at 6 p.m. on Sunday, but then any of the later games, you miss them unless you stay up until 1 or 2 a.m., which I'm absolutely not doing. Yeah, super boring. Yeah, I literally didn't know it was the Patriots and the Seahawks until the day before the Super Bowl. That's how checked out of NFL I've been. I just did not know, didn't care. No, I don't, like, if you like it, that's great, but you know, and if I used to be really into it, and like I'll still do fantasy football with like my brothers and friends and stuff, but it is what it is. Sesame Street prices keep going up. Oh boy, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to acquire that one very soon. Halftime show. I did watch a bunch of the halftime show. You know, Bad Bunny's great. I always like the halftime, or not always, but usually like the halftime shows. I love Bad Bunny. You know, it was a great show. I haven't seen all of it. I've watched like maybe half of it on YouTube or whatever at this point, but. Okay, guy, appreciate that. I like that. We got we got people in the chat here, people over there. Anybody, if you're on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. Definitely, that's where we want to do these live streams. That's where we want to see people. If I see some people, they keep asking about the giveaways in both of the chats. And to be 100% honest with you, all of the giveaways are going to be on YouTube from now on. I want to keep doing it, and that's the only way I can. If you're on YouTube and you're watching my lives, I can do more, bigger giveaways. That's the thing to note. Watch on YouTube, I do more giveaways. Sounds like a fair trade to me. Hey, F1, ooh. So pick me, choose me, love me. Mr. Eric, you've already been chosen. You know, not to say you couldn't get chosen again. That's the thing. We've got 23 people in here right now. That is you know, you've all got a really good chance at winning something. Max Verstappen, Max Verstappen. Okay, let's check out my Star Wars pickups. First, we will go with what I think is a criminally underrated set that I'm pretty sure is being retired this year, the Dark Falcon. Yeah, like this set is absolutely amazing. I don't know why. I think they're retiring it this year for some reason, but like, where's the minifigs at? Oh, there you are. But for literally just this set is worth the price. A Jedi Darth Vader, are you kidding? what, like, no other set will ever have this minifig, like, unless they do another Dark Falcon. And I'm telling you, this is one of those that I know as soon as it's retired, it's gonna shoot up like maybe 50% in price for sure. Like only again, because of the minifigs. It's got the, you know, the Darth Luke, I think, whatever. It swapped a bunch of the characters on the light and dark side, which I thought was an amazing concept, but apparently people didn't like it because or maybe they did like it and Lego was just retiring it to keep it exclusive for some reason. Why they would do that, I have no idea, but yeah, I guess it could be. Dark Falcon is your favorite set? Yeah, I think it will be one of my favorites as soon as I'm done building it for sure. Is there a personal preference? Is there a different reason why it's only on YouTube? Well, the thing is, doing these giveaways and all that, it costs money. And the most direct way for me to get money back out of this is through YouTube. Just being 100% honest with you. So like I say, if we want to keep doing that, we got to keep watching on YouTube and we got to keep doing it. We got to keep promoting on YouTube. So that's what we're going to be doing. There will still be, like, I'll still have some stuff for Instagram from time to time, but any of the big stuff is absolutely going to be on YouTube. Yeah, the figs in that Dark Falcon set are absolutely amazing. It is retiring this year. Yeah, that's what I thought. F1, Marvel. Oh yeah, those are really good. The Mattel Brick Shop Hot Wheels Lego sets. I've seen them, but I haven't gotten any. Not because they're bad, but that's another one that I know as soon as I start buying more Mattel bricks, and I'll end up with, you know, a Mattel backlog that looks like this, and I'm not ready for that yet. Appreciate that, Alberto. Yeah, this is definitely you know, it's a part-time job for me now, but you know, if y'all like the content, you keep supporting me, we can turn this into a full-time thing. You know, we've got 30 people in here now, and we can get 300 people. That would be absolutely epic. The Force is with you, and you are one with the Force. Yes, indeed. I also need the Venator. My still must-haves from Star Wars that I don't: Death Star 2, Venator, Star Destroyer, and the what's the other giant one? The Star. It just got announced. I can't think of the name of it. Golly. I'm stumped. I can't do it. Let's see, where is that? Here we go. Let me bring you over here. What is it called? Yes, the Star Destroyer. There we go. Thank you. That's the one I was thinking about. Star Destroyer. My brain just goes immediately, all the time, but it's not my fault. What got me into Lego? Well, Story Stream. Yes, there is indeed, but you have to be here at the end to get it. What got me into Lego? I guess I've always been into Lego. I remember, like, I certainly had some Lego as a child, but then it wasn't until I was an adult that I really got heavily back into it. Specifically, it was during the pandemic when, you know, I couldn't go anywhere. I was like, okay, well, I'm sitting inside making a margarita at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably need to find something more productive to do with my time, and started building Lego. Not long after that, the girl I was dating at the time, she's like, you need to start recording this and putting it on YouTube. And I was like, you know what? You might be right. And so here we are. AT-AT driver. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I want the AT-AT, the one that just retired, but I don't know, the prices for that one are offensive. I guess it was expensive even for retail, but I think I've seen like $1,400 and some other crazy price where I'm like, it's nice, but I don't know. I'm sure I will get it at some point, but we'll see. Oh, the other thing is, you might have already seen, like, this is the Dark Falcon I have here. There's another Dark Falcon back here. And then I've got one more over there on the side. So I have 3 Dark Falcons total, specifically because one of them I'm definitely gonna build, one of them I'm keeping on ice, and then the other one I'm giving to my nephew whenever I feel like he can buy it. He's really young at this point, but he's been doing whenever I feel like he can build it. He's really young, but he's way more advanced with Lego at his age than I was, for sure. He's been building some of the 18 plus sets, and he's not even 10 years old at this point. So yeah, he's doing really well. So whenever he can, whenever I feel like he can do that one, I'm gonna give it to him. And then I think I'm gonna do the same for this the Superheroes Batman back there. Victory Star Saber. What is Gunpla? I've seen those. I don't understand what that is exactly. Oh, actually, you know what? I should not have asked, because if I do, I'm going to get into it, and then, you know, it's going to take away my time from Lego. That's the only reason I haven't gotten into, you know, painting my Warhammer figurines and all that other kind of stuff, is just because I got to pick one time-consuming hobby at a time, and Lego is it. Let's see, a Daily Planet modular? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, and then my other most recent grab, the Ghost and Phantom. This one, where's the minifigs on this one? Ah, yeah, they're on the front. We've got our Chopper mech there. We've got Harrison Dula. And I'm not sure I know who these other people are. Lieutenant Beta, First Officer Hawkins. Oh, and Jason. I know Jason. But yeah, I guess this one, the design of the set is cool. The main reason I got it is because I saw it built somewhere, and it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was it's certainly not UCS sized, but it is still a very, very large set. And that's generally what I go for. Like you can see in the background, I've got the big sets that you can see. I've got some small ones around here, around the house as well, but the big ones are the ones that I like. I'm gonna have to do better. Okay, let's just push over that, please. Golly. Have the original Ghost, but sold it. Oh, Ezra Bridger. Yeah. How do I afford all this Lego? Well, that's an interesting question. Back when I was in Dublin, I had some time to do some world traveling. And while I was there, I actually found a gin lamp inside of an antique shop. Yeah, the craziest thing. I found it, and the guy's like, oh, you rub it, but nothing happens. And I was like, well, have you tried rubbing it the other way? At which point the djinn appeared and told me that I had a certain number of wishes. I asked him how many wishes I had, and his response was, well, do you wish to know the answer? And I didn't want to waste them because I didn't know. I still don't know how many I have, and I can't ask him either without wasting a wish. Yeah, so, you know, djinn lamp, that's the way. Am I going to get any of the Pokemon Lego sets? Oh yeah, absolutely getting the Pokemon Lego sets. I'll probably be in Austin for that release. That store is a little more friendly to me there. But I have to figure out how I can guarantee myself to be first in line, because I have to have the Kanto badge set. And again, if you've seen some of my other videos, you know that I will absolutely be buying it from the dreaded scalpers if I have to, but I do not want to do that. I would much rather just get it myself first and not have to pay a ridiculous price. Jin Skybound, no, Victory Star Saber. That was actually a What We Do in the Shadows reference. I don't know if anybody's seen that one, but that's one of my favorite shows for sure. Found a Cloud City Boba Fett. What? Seth, get out of here. Seth in the YouTube comments baiting hard because he found a Cloud City Boba Fett and genuinely doesn't know if it's rare. This is my I don't believe you face. Come on, son. Should you get the Arkham Asylum? You absolutely should get the Arkham Asylum. That's another one that's retiring. Oh, I don't have it in here. It's in the other room where I'd show you. But that's another one where the minifigs alone are going to be worth the price on that one. I think one of the biggest gripes I've seen is that it's just a giant modular DC set with a bunch of cool minifigs, which I can kind of understand, but the Batman themes on it, the minifigs added to it, is what puts it way over the top of any other modular set, in my opinion. It's just, it's far and away better than any modular they've ever released. But it's expensive, but I definitely recommend getting it before it goes away. Yeah, Seth says he's being so for real in an old Lego bin. What's Cloud City? Cloud City is the, or I guess brand new Cloud City set is worth like $15,000. I think Mr. Beast gave one away on Sunday on the Super Bowl. I missed that one, but I was talking to someone else recently. I was like, I don't even know. Like, I guess if I want it, I would open it and build it if it was brand new. But I could not spend $15,000 on that set and then open it. It would never make sense. It would just have to be I've got it, sit it on the shelf type of thing. That's one, like if I were to buy it, I would have to buy it used because I have to build it and I have to see it. Arkham is your favorite set? Yeah, I'm upset it's retiring too, Mustache. I don't know why. I don't know how they decide which things to retire. Like, you know, we've got the Millennium Falcon retiring this year, but that's been on the shelves forever now. I guess UCS stuff is supposed to last a little longer, but you know, Lego decides as Lego decides. Just liking it. I don't know when the Avengers Tower is retiring. That's another one, like, if it's been out for a long time. That was one of the earlier ones that I got way back when. It's a great build with, you know, a solid minifigure lineup and all like that. That's actually a really interesting build. I might have to do a video about that one. But definitely recommend getting it if you can. Yeah, no, Victory Saber. Arkham has not been out long. That's the other part that's confusing to me. The only thing I can think of is that it's, I guess from a business standpoint, it's one that maybe costs them more money to produce. So maybe the margins on it are lower, and rather than raise the price to $350 or $400, they figure, we'll just get rid of it, and maybe they'll come out with a smaller Arkham Asylum set or something like that. Who knows? If I could ask Lego to make a set, what would I want them to make, Braden? That's an interesting question. If you'd asked me before this year, I would have said the Power Rangers, the Megazord and their individual Zords. They released a Voltron set a long time ago, which is basically exactly the same thing. And so it was confusing to me how in all that time, they'd never had a Power Rangers set that would do the same thing. So that's another one that when it comes out, I forgot the release date, but that's one that I might actually have to buy 5 copies of that for. Legitimately, I might have to buy 5 of them. One to build the actual Megazord, another one to actually have them built out separately, one to keep on ice, one to give to my nephew, and then maybe another one for a giveaway for you. Big Technic hypercars. I do. There's one. Oh, you can't see it. It's the Peugeot is up there on top of the shelf. I love the design of the Technic cars. They all look so cool, but they are legitimately the most unfun things to build. Ooh, yeah, Daily Planet's nice. Do I have the MTT? The Separatist MTT? Is that the brown one? Yeah, no, I don't have the brown one. There's, like the Ewok Village set, the old Separatist, or the Trade, maybe it's the Trade Federation MTT. I forget one, but it's one with the old brittle brown bricks. Any of those old Star Wars sets I would love to have, but I have to build them if I get it. And if I bought one of those sets for, you know, whatever it costs now, and then I start breaking pieces, I would just cry. I have one set that had some of the brittle brown bricks, but I forgot. But I only managed, it was actually the Cars set, which you also can't see up there. But that one had some of the brittle brown bricks that actually happened to break just one. And so whenever I did that, I put a bright pink piece as a marker of my shame. Oto Gunga. Transformers. Victory, they've got a bunch of Transformers now. We've got Optimus Prime, B, Soundwave, and no, there's not a Megatron. There needs to be. Why there isn't a Megatron, I don't know. I'm sure there will be. Your UCS Falcon had missing pieces, Luca. That is doubtful. And let me be honest with you. So here's the thing. Everyone who has built Lego has dealt with that scenario where you're like, I need this piece, and you're looking all around and you can't find it. That's happened to me so many times. And you know, you look for a long time and you're like, they must have just left the piece out. But literally every single time I thought that, I then later came back to find the piece under the couch, stuck in a corner, stuck inside some other extra piece or anything like that. It is very, very, very unlikely that Lego missed a piece in your set. You should definitely keep looking. But even if you did, I know if you reach out to them, they'll send you another one free really quickly. It's a non-issue for them. There's a rumor for Megatron. Ooh, yeah. I skipped yours, James. What'd you say? I didn't see. You know, I'm trying to catch all of them and keep going. How can I get a free set for this guy? You can be on the stream. That's how you can get a free set. That's really the only way, is you got to be on the stream. Lego is goated like that. Yes, indeed. They missed a whole minifigure? In what set? Giovanni, that's insane. I can't believe that. There's no way they would do that. Not a minifig. Yeah, in all of the Lego sets I have never been actually missing a piece. There have been some times where I was convinced that that it was going to be missing, but then I ended up finding it. So, okay, for my last Star Wars recent pickup, if you were on last night, then you know, this will be our end of stream giveaway, the Onyx Cinder. So if you like Star Wars, definitely make sure you stick around. You can win this. Even if you don't, you can win it. You know, give it to somebody who does like Star Wars, and they'll love you forever. Yeah, clearly James does not want to be here. I'm like, hey, that's fine. Hey, you know, I've told my giveaway hunters there's a place for you here, but if I'm gonna give you stuff, you got to give me something, and all that is your attention. You just got to watch the video. That's all you got to do. Yes, the Onyx Cinder. Where's the minifigs in this one? These are, we've got Jawed, Wem, Fern, KB, and Neil. Wait, this is from, is this from Rebels or Clone Wars? I think this is Rebels. Somebody said they thought my Instagram said that I was giving away a Lloyd's Titan mech. And I am going to be giving away a Lloyd's Titan mech. Not this Lloyd's Titan mech, because it's mine. You can't have it. But this Lloyd's Titan mech, you can have, but not today. Rivendell, I still have to get Rivendell to complete my Lord of the Rings collection. I don't know when that one is going to retire, but I imagine that'll be one that when they tell me it's retiring, then I'll feel the urge to go out and buy it immediately, that's how it goes. Put into the Discord server. Yeah, I did actually just like it. I was going to get a Discord server set up until, I guess today, they announced the age verification thing for Discord, which, you know, I don't know. I'm not a fan of giving people any more information about me than I absolutely have to, and I don't have to give it to Discord, so I will not be doing that. What sets will be in the UCS giveaway? Ooh, well, that will actually be a thing for us to decide, but it will be epic and worth it, I guarantee you. Okay, here for your brother. He loves my. Oh man, sorry about that for your brother Koa. Yeah, we had the small mic issue that we've resolved now, so we're good to go. Okay, let's see. Before we get into our tier list ranking, I do want to show you one more thing. All right. This is the V19 Torrent. Does anybody have this set? Let me know, let me see ones in the comments if you've got this V19 Torrent. It's a really, really cool set. If you don't have it, I definitely recommend it. And, oh, shoots, I have to get one thing. We're still learning how to be prepared for the streams, so don't worry. I am grabbing another Lego set very gingerly. If you hear a crash and crying, it means I fell and dropped it. I'm coming back into the room. I have transported it safely back to the table. There we go. Got it. There we go. So this one, let's see, we'll go to dual cam so you can see this one. This is the Republic gunship or dropship. I forgot which one it is, but another really, really cool set. Like, it's a giant red ship. It looks really cool, iconic from Star Wars. I think this one costs like $160 or $180 maybe. I forgot how much it costs specifically, but it's quite expensive. However, I have found out that if you have 2 of these, then you can build this, which is another Republic gunship. And, you know, it's not quite the same as the other one. It's got some unique builds on here, or building techniques and some options, but it's really, really cool. And all you have to do is get 2 of these and check and search for this set on Rebrickable, so you can see the alt builds for it. But it took a really, really long time because it's a very intricate build. It's got some interesting build techniques on here for sure. But it is, I think, if you can get to it, or if you already have one and can get another one of these sets, there's no reason not to. You can turn this set, which is really cool by itself. It genuinely is. But you can turn it into a bigger set like this, which I definitely recommend if you can get the other one. I found the creator for that MOC. I saw him post it on Instagram, I think, at some point. And, you know, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, well, I've got one. I definitely need to get another one. And then instead of tearing down the one I had and just using the separate second one to build it, I ended up just buying 2 more, because once I build things, they're not coming back apart. They're stuck for, like, unless it falls and breaks, it's staying there forever. Jackson on YouTube. I don't know. I don't see you on YouTube, Jackson. I did not say that, Lord Peter. I am going to tell you how you can get that one today, but in just a minute. There we go. Did I have trouble attaching the cockpit, Braden? On which one? We've got the MOC version here. And da, 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 da. And then just by the way, that is the iconic Star Wars song for me. It's not the Imperial March, it's the Duel of the Fates. That's the song that they played during the Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul battle. The best lightsaber battle scene in all of Star Wars media. If you disagree, you are wrong. Hey, appreciate that mustache. That's what we like to see. Hey, and this is the official version. This one actually has some motion on it where you can open the doors, and the other one actually has the door stuck in the. Oh my goodness, that was almost a tragedy. This is why you don't pick up Lego and show them around on stream, because you get really close to dropping them and have a minor heart attack. Let me gingerly put that back down there. And put your back over here. And then the last one is this one. Big Red Republic Crew. I don't even know how to lift this one up safely. Let's see. Oh boy. There we go. Ta-da! I started building this one on one of my first, or tried to start building it on one of my first streams, and we ended up doing nothing. Then I tried to do it again, and we ended up, sorting one bag of pieces. And so, I decided I'm gonna have to finish this one off stream, because every time I get on stream, I end up too far into the comments and don't end up building anything. So I'm trying to figure that out so that I can do some builds on stream and make sure that I, stay engaged with y'all there and keep building stuff. Because at the end of the day, that's the core of what Nick Talks Bricks is doing. We're building Lego sets, talking about Lego sets, and of course, buying Lego sets. Put this back over here. Expand it. W set. Yeah, no, that's a good thing. Distract me more. More comments, more distraction. That's what I like. It's a good problem to have. Yeah, that was a lot closer than I think you could even tell on the camera. Like, my fingers were under it and it literally slipped off the side, and I just managed to rebalance it in a split second. So yeah, and that's one that if it fell, it wasn't getting rebuilt. That one was so tedious that it was just going to be a monument to my failure, unfortunately. What is even going on? Quiz, when did South Carolina secede from the Union? I don't know that that's relevant to the conversation, James. Let's try to keep it on task. An amazing song for a noble battle. Indeed it is over there. Yeah, that's what I agree. Like, name a song that's better. The Imperial March is cool, but it doesn't give me goosebumps like the Duel of the Fates does. How did I make the logo for my account? James is supposed to be studying. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep studying. Just keep me on in the background. I'll definitely tell you. You'll know when to tune in for the giveaway. I don't want to keep you from your studies, but just keep me on in the background. We'll keep you company. How did I make the logo for my? I actually had a graphic designer make that one. I might end up doing a new one at some point. I might try to find maybe one of my followers can create something, that says Nick Talks Bricks. That would be really cool. But that'll be in the future. We're good with the logo we have for now. I think it's where is it? This one right here. It's solid for what we're doing. I think it communicates Legos, Nick, which is that's the most important thing. Got any sets that I don't like that I will give away? Well, I don't buy sets if I don't like them. That's the thing. Maybe, and even the sets that I don't like, I only don't like the build process. I still love the display and the design of the set. Otherwise, I just wouldn't have gotten it. The test will be easy. Yeah, we'll hope so. There we go. Do I have to build still? Yeah, I have. That's not a thing that I'm going to count. Just in this room, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 20 of them just to my left, right here. That's not counting anything in the back. Hey, appreciate that, T-Row. I see you over there. Come on over to YouTube if you really love me. That's where we're doing all of this at. I guess you can see most of it. You can see most of it on Instagram as well, but YouTube is where we want to be. Who is, okay. Elite Baller Knowledge. Who was Ayla Secura's love interest? I just watched an episode of Clone Wars with her in it. Oh, wait, or maybe I'm thinking of Syndulla. Oops. What are you gonna do? They're both tailheads, aren't they? I'm telling y'all, don't call them clankers, and I'm calling them tailheads, but I think that's okay. Kid Fisto, all right. Let's see, here we go. YouTube, oh. Yeah, you might have to be, I think there's it's like a 5-minute limit on YouTube comments. Like, once you join, you have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes, and then you can leave a comment. Just try to prevent any, crazy spammers from coming in. Tier list? All right, maybe it's tier list time then. Why are the giveaways YouTube exclusive? Well, because that's how we can get bigger and better giveaways. We will we'll also have things on Instagram and maybe also TikTok. I'm still trying to figure out that one. Since they did the US transition, TikTok has been no fun at all. So I'm still trying to figure that out one. But there will be smaller giveaways for sure for my Instagram and TikTok platforms. But the big stuff that I know you want is definitely going to be on YouTube. So figure out how you can make an account today, subscribe today, whatever you need to do, but you got to get in there. When did I finish? Oh, I think somebody asked in my Instagram chat, when did I finish this set? Because that's where I was building it, the Republic Cruiser. And it was, I think I might have been building some of it during the Super Bowl. I'm not sure. But yeah, I finished it this past weekend. It's a small, like, it doesn't take that long to build. It's only 900 pieces. But you know, if I'm put one piece on and then I'm in the comments for 5 minutes after that, it will take 10 years to get through. So yeah, no, Victory Saber, TikTok is not a good option right now. I don't know, like, whatever they're trying to do to it, they've changed it. All of my views have cratered. Like, I get no push on any of the stuff that I release. And it's like videos that have, you know, obviously the platforms are different, but I've got videos recently that have done 150,000 views on Instagram, and it's got 800 on TikTok, which maybe TikTok just really doesn't like it, but that's hard to believe. Mando and Grogu sets, Bad Bunny and Lego sounds great. Yeah, exactly. You haven't gotten my videos on TikTok in a long time. See? Yeah, that's somebody else in the chat tell me they haven't seen my stuff on TikTok. I've certainly been posting less just while I try to figure out what's the trajectory for that? What are they doing? Because, you know, I've got, obviously I think all of my videos deserve to get 10 billion views, but, you know, so I don't want to just put them out there if I know it's just falling into an empty void. So as soon as I figure out what's going on TikTok, I'll post some more stuff there. But I can tell you, Instagram and YouTube will always see it first. And just, can you make a Jackson? You absolutely can. Your comments aren't working on YouTube. They should be working. I think you have to be subscribed for like maybe 5 or maybe 10 minutes. I forgot what it was exactly before you can leave a comment though. Okay, because so much gets posted. That could be it, just liking it. I'm not sure. Isn't great content professional? Yeah, they don't pay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really do it. I don't really make the content specifically for the pay thing. Like, you know, I like building Lego. Any of the Lego you've seen me buy is stuff that I was probably going to buy anyway. And so the only difference for me is just putting a camera in front of me doing it. And like building the Lego sets, same thing. You know, I genuinely enjoy sharing this type of content with y'all. That's the most amazing thing. And like I say, I want to keep doing it. So eventually I got to figure out a way to get some money back out of it. But that's for sure not the driving factor at this point. Okay. What's 5 minutes, Alberto? Bad Bunny and Lego. What is my profession? My profession is I am a security guard for a dragon's horde. Yes, he actually has so much stuff that I can take a few gold coins here or there and he does not notice. You know, he looks at me weird, so I think maybe he might have a suspicion, but he doesn't really care. He's got a lot of them. Okay, trivia night just on Star Wars? Ooh, Eric, I like that idea. Berto, definitely write that down so maybe we can do that. A Star Wars trivia night and the winner gets a prize. That would be really, really cool. Did my nails change? No, they have not changed yet. They're still what they were. They were actually, the last time I went was probably one of the best jobs they've done so far, and they've lasted for a very, very long time. I guess they're starting to grow out a little more, so it's getting a little questionable. So I'll probably go back and get them done this weekend. What's the tier list for? Good call. Tier list. Okay. Now let's get into the tier list thing. I'm not ranking every Lego theme. These are just some of the big ones that I have and some of the ones that I think need to be ranked. But let me know in the comments if after we get through these, if there's some more that you want to see ranked. Maybe we can do another video, or I can add them on here now. We'll see, maybe. Underrated creator, hey, Matt Moon, I appreciate that. I like to think that I'm doing good stuff as well. And at the end of the day, the algorithm is inscrutable, as it always is. You grow as you grow. There's only so much you can do to make it go. I think that's one of the factors about social media and content creation that people don't tell you, is that you can have great content, like amazing content. There's still no guarantee that you'll get the following or the reception that you probably should because of that. It just like, if there's anybody else out there who wants to get into content creation, obviously I'm still small time now, but I can tell you the best way to do that is just start posting. Start posting stuff and don't stop posting it. You got to throw away this "what are people going to think about me" type of stuff, all that. Don't even worry about it. If you like it, post it. And the people who like it, they will gravitate to you. It may take some time. It might go really quickly. You never know. But the only way you can figure that out is to start posting. Hey, appreciate that, Dr. Tickles. Okay. Eric, yeah, I'll definitely let you know when we do we do that Star Wars trivia. I think you may be setting me up for this one because I suspect you might know everything about Star Wars if you're asking me to do that. But we'll see. Hey, okay, I like that. We've got some solid reception for Star Wars trivia night, so we're definitely going to make that happen. Okay, let's get into the tier list finally. We've been on here for. Oh, wow, y'all been hanging around for an hour? I appreciate that so much. Let me see some ones in the chat if you've been here from the beginning. That's like, let's see, how many day ones do we have in here, or minute ones at least for today? Hey, just liking it. Like that. Will, hey, James, Koa, Mustache, I see you. Hey, okay, hey, I like that. I love that. I appreciate the support. I love this so much. I'm having, like, if my other content slows down, it's because I'm having too much fun doing the live stream. So the goal of this is for me to present all of my content on live stream going forward. And, I'll just clip videos for Instagram and YouTube and TikTok from that. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me on live stream. I appreciate y'all sticking around with me. Project Ethan, you could be negative. Well, that's true. If you could have started before minute one if you were on Instagram, because we had a small YouTube issue. Hey, Instagram, I see you too over there. Don't do it yet. I have to go in the grocery store. Okay, chat, we've got one person who is asking us to postpone the tier list because they have to go in the grocery store. How long should we wait specifically? We're not doing that. Am I putting Star Wars in the S tier right away? Well, we'll see. All right. So we're actually going to start at the bottom. And my first pick for this may be slightly controversial, but only because I know that a lot of people really like these sets. I do not understand why, but they like them. I guess they used to be the Lego Creator. They used to call them Lego Creator Expert. Now we refer to them as the modular Lego sets. I genuinely do not get the hype on these. Like, it's just a giant building that does nothing. It says shopping street or police station or fire station, which I guess if you really want a Lego city, then sure, but it's the most basic Lego type of creation for me. And, for that reason, we are putting it down here in the F tier. Yes, we are F tiering the Lego modular sets. How do we feel about that in the chat? Do we have a bunch of modular sets? Do you not care about them? Do you just really dislike them in the way that I do? Let's see. Yeah. Seth, hey, I see you in there. We don't like them. We agree. Okay. You've got a bunch. Seth, so like, what is the draw? Like, I don't understand. For like the Star Wars ships, it's a Star Wars ship. You know, like you've got the build experience, which you also get with the modulars. But with any other IP, you get something that is iconic from that, you know, TV show, movie, whatever it is that you like. For the modulars, is like, I think right now, let's see. Oh, I can't put that one up right now. Oh, yes, I can. We can do here. Right now, they have, I think there's like 3 or 4. Yeah. Like these are the modulars that they have right now. And I typed in modular, and the coolest one on here is the Ninjago City. What? Like, come on. But like the Jazz Club, the Shopping Street, the Natural History Museum, Tudor Corner, Boutique, like what is the point? It's just a giant building, and I don't understand. C tier, Noah? Oh, you're saying I ranked it too far down. Yeah, I agree with that, just liking it. Like, you know, put all the modular building money into more Star Wars stuff. Just not smart bricks. Lego Friend, you make stop motions with them. Ah, okay. See, that's what I mean. That's what I understand. Like if you're actually making a scene out of something, like you want to create a giant Lego city, then that's really the only reason I can think of getting those. But they're all $200 or more. Yeah, these are all very expensive sets. Like, I don't know. They're not for me. If you like them, that's great. But again, this is a Nick Talks Bricks tier list ranking, and we rank them there. Okay, Lego Friends. I've seen those. I don't have any of those. Alexandra. You want to build a city in the future? Yeah, I'm, you know, maybe at some point my mind may change if, you know, I end up with a whole lot of free time to build more Lego, then maybe that'll happen. The only thing that is F tier is fake Lego. Well, smart bricks are F tier. Okay. J-type, Naboo Cruiser. Got it. Yeah. Appreciate that, mustache. Yeah, they're $200 for each of these. And like, again, it looks like a building. Like it looks like a good building with designs on the outside, but that's it. And I think maybe Tudor Corner, maybe that's something that is familiar that I don't know about. But the Shopping Street and the Boutique Hotel and the Jazz Club, those are the ones that are just like, what's the point of these? Who needs these? Oh, YOLO, I did mention that. That might have been what made me think to do this tier list ranking anyways. I think somebody mentioned something about modulars last week, and I was like, nah, that's my least favorite ones. Mustache, I actually have a Smart Bricks video out, which I would love for you to go watch. Not right now, stay here with me, you can watch it later. Okay, next up on our list, we are going with, let's see, we'll bring you there. And we are doing the architecture. Okay, so these sets are something as well. I think some of them have really cool designs. But I don't know, they're just kind of basic for me. When I look at the architecture ones, like I think the only one of these that I really, really like is the pyramid. Because that one, like it's a pyramid, it looks like what it should look like, or I guess back way whenever. But like Statue of Liberty, $120. I don't know how big it is, but I need it to be larger than that. The Trevi Fountain, that one's, I guess Himeji Castle, I actually hadn't seen that one. That one looks pretty cool. Notre Dame, a cool idea, but it's just, you know, super repetitive set all the way around. And so for that reason, we are ranking architecture as a, we'll give it a D. We'll give it a D for now. Once we get to the end, we may have to look back and rearrange some of these, but just initial feelings for me are that, you know, the architecture sets are a D rank. They're not bad, but they're not really great. The builds don't look particularly fun to do. They're, you know, quite repetitive. C and D, okay, yeah, see, we've got some, I think I'm on the right track here. Where you put the set on the shelf and next to it a photo of yourself in front of each monument. Okay, Noah, that would be interesting, but you know, in addition to the $200 per set, you also have to pay several $1,000s for plane tickets and hotels to travel around the world to see that stuff. Which, you know, if you can do that, great. But I don't know that I would say go buy the set specifically to do that. That's not the way that goes, I don't think. What are the most important things I look for in a Lego set? To be 100% honest, what does it look like? That is the most important thing when I'm looking for a Lego set is what does it look like? If it looks cool, I can fight my way through the most unfun building process if it looks good. Case in point, the Lego Fossils T-Rex. That is probably the most unfun build I have ever done. But on the other side of that, it's one of the absolute coolest display pieces that I have. And if I'm ranking them, it would be second behind only the Death Star because it's Star Wars and it's a Death Star. But the T-Rex piece, it looks amazing. It's just terribly unfun. So for me, whenever if I look at the box and I'm like, I like the way that looks, I think it'll look solid on the shelf. That's what makes me get it. If there's extra, you know, if there's solid minifigure lineup in there, if there's some play features, that's all good, but none of that really comes into play for me when I'm deciding on a set. That and figs, yeah. Exactly. My all-time favorite theme for sure is Star Wars. Okay, so we've got architecture down in D, we've got the modular buildings in F, and now we are going to go with Lego. Oh, why did that one do that? That wasn't supposed to do that. Oh, that's sad. I guess you can kind of see it, but we'll fix it later. Lego Botanicals. These are, you know, obviously they're not designed to be played with at all. They're just pictures of, or just designs of plants and cacti and other things like that. I will say they all look very, very, like they're solid display pieces to have around your house. But again, they're super basic. And I think for what they cost, maybe that's the issue. Let's see, what is our Botanicals? $90 for this flower wall? I did not know that cost that. That's insane. Let's see, priced high to low. Oh, ugh. You know what? I'm about to rank this lower. I did not know that the Tropical Aquarium counted as a botanical set. I don't know why it's telling me that, but that's what it says. That set is, the Lego Botanical set is garbage. Oh man, I forgot I didn't have that up. I thought you could see it, but that's okay. Yeah, it's got the Lego Botanicals or the Tropical Aquarium in the botanical section, which I don't necessarily agree with. Maybe it should be there, but that's the most ridiculously overpriced set I have ever seen Lego release. Like, make that a SpongeBob theme set and charge me $500 for it. Don't just give me a bunch of random colored sea urchins and fish, and then make it a Nemo theme set and charge me $500 for it. But not this. This is insane. Yeah, exactly. Is the bonsai? Yeah, the bonsai tree is definitely in the botanicals ranking. So like I would give it a C usually, just because, you know, they're botanicals, they're cool. Like I say, they're cool to look at, but I don't know, them having that aquarium in there makes me want to drop it down to D. Ooh. I'm trying. We'll leave it at C for now. Think of 10 cents to one piece. Oh, is that the general mark for, is this a fairly priced set? Is it 10 cents per piece or more? Which I guess, you know, when you get into, and that's the thing, when you get into like Star Wars IP, Pokemon IP, Marvel, DC, any of that stuff, I understand that there's going to be a premium on the price because, you know, you've got to pay extra for licensing and stuff like that. But the tropical aquarium is just a giant fish tank with fish and plants in it. It should not cost that much money. What are you going to do? For the price? Oh, okay. I get that's what we're saying. It's just because it's so many pieces. But I don't know. I disagree. I mean, you know, give me a themed aquarium like that. You know, Finding Nemo, SpongeBob. I don't know, any other underwater anything. Little Mermaid. Give me that. Like, and charge $500 for it, but not that thing. It doesn't speak to me at all. Yeah, I agree, Noah. That was probably the biggest miss for me. And usually, you know, that's another thing that makes me at least look at a set more closely is if it's a large set. Because like I said, I like the large display pieces. That's what I gravitate towards. But even that one, I was like, and when I looked at it in the store fully built, it was like, yeah, that's not the one we want. Varies depend on the amount of prints and size of the parts. Ah, okay, 10 cent. That seems to be the mark. I did not know that. They did? I didn't know they had a Little Mermaid set. They need to make more SpongeBob. Yes, that's another that's on my list of retired sets that I must have is the Bikini Bottom set. I think it's got the SpongeBob's Pineapple House and I think Squidward's house and maybe something else. I forgot. But we need a Krusty Krab set. What else do we need? You know, you can make a whole sponge. You can get a Weenie Hut Jr. You can get a Chum Bucket. You can do all of these things, like, and make a solid SpongeBob lineup of Lego sets. Why they're not doing that, I don't understand. Spending all the money on smart bricks and, you know, other stuff that no one asked for. Okay, all right, so we've got FDC. Okay, let's go. Who's next? This is where we're at on our tier list so far. We've got the modular buildings in F. We've got architecture in D. We've got Lego Botanicals in C. Next up, we are going to go with... Ooh, this is another one that may be controversial. Let's talk about the Harry Potter collection. Yeah. How do we feel about Harry Potter in the chat? Let me know. Do you have, what Harry Potter sets do we have? Yeah, I know they did SpongeBob, or they released those sets and then they just didn't do it. Maybe that was like before Lego really hit their stride in the way it is now, but who knows? Ooh, Harry Potter, high A? Oh, man. Feels like it depends if you're a fan of the series or not. A, S or F? Wow, that's a big disparity there. Seth, care to explain, how is it? Oh, D or F. Okay, I was about to say, how you S or F? That's a big difference. B, solid, some of them are basic. S tier for sure. Oof, well, let me tell you, you are not gonna like my ranking because these Harry Potter sets are not where it's at for me. That one, like, it's as good as the Botanicals, but not better than the Botanicals for sure for me. The designs of them are coolish, but I don't know. Like, I think the sets that they choose to release maybe it doesn't speak to me. Another one of the most unfun building experiences I've had was with the mini Diagon Alley set. It's just a bunch of tiny pieces that are in there for no reason because it's so small that you can't really tell even what it is. I think if there's any set that I thought was, okay, this one is an exception, it's the giant Hedwig set. Like that one looks amazing. But the rest of them, like the Hogwarts Castle is okay. What are the other ones? I've got the Monster Book of Monsters. That one's interesting. That's probably because it has the I don't know if you have that one, but the Monster Book, you can actually pull it back and it'll, you know, go forward and do like a little chomping motion, which gives it a few extra points. Harry Potter, yeah, exactly. That's my gripe with Harry Potter. It's just the same thing over and over again. The whole Hogwarts modular, yeah. Which I guess that's another thing, is like it's one of those where if you just really like Harry Potter like that, then it's the one where even if you don't like the build process or you don't like any of them individually, you might still buy them so that you can have the collection built as a whole and just kind of, you know, recreate that Hogsmeade or Hogwarts experience when you're looking at your Lego sets. Gringotts' gas. Maybe. Bare Bones, the original small sets are pretty good. Well, that's like some of the older sets that I've seen are definitely better than the new ones, but if they're not actually even for sale, then can we really count them? So we've got Harry Potter in the C ranking, which, you know, I think that's not a bad ranking. It just means there's a lot more better stuff going on than Harry Potter, in my opinion. So, you know. Yeah, I think if I rank something a C and you decide that it's a B or a D, I think that means we're pretty close. It might be just some personal bias that pushes us over one line or the other way, but I think that's pretty close. When they released the buildable minifigures for Harry Potter, I was expecting that they would make more buildable minifigures, but that fizzled out. What buildable minifigures do they have for Harry Potter? Is there like I have the, you can't see them over there, but there's like the Star Wars buildable figures, but I don't even remember them releasing any Harry Potter buildable figures. Maybe I just missed them. I don't know. Eric, please don't sell any of your sister's organs, kidneys, finger, none of that. Just please don't do it. I just, you know, I just don't think any set's worth that. I just don't think it is. But I don't know your sister either, so that's really for you to decide. That's funny. New Hagrid and Harry in the car are buildable, but oh yes, Noah. I'm glad you brought that one up. That was one that that I did see, and I was like, maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Hagrid, this one. Yeah, like, come on. What is this? What is this? Like, you know, if I squint my eyes like this and then turn and look away from it, then it looks exactly like Harry and Hagrid. But that's really, really weird design. Like that's a wasted set, in my opinion. Why would they do that? Animaniacs with the WB Tower, that's a set that would go crazy. It's ugly. Yes, it is indeed, Alexandra. I don't know what the build techniques on Hagrid's head are very similar to what we have on, we've got Wicket over here with all the brown pieces, and then the Chewbacca as well, which is a good point. That's the reason I don't have the Chewbacca, is because the entire set is just a bunch of this brown brick, you know, what do they call it? I forgot, but where you have different pieces to make it look like stuff is going on where there isn't. I don't remember. But anyway, the whole Chewbacca set is just a bunch of that, and like, it's cool, but it's also just a giant slab of brown bricks, which doesn't really appeal to the eye that much. So it can stay where it's at. More buns than the word buns. The original Ninjago wave. Ooh, selling an organ for the original Ninjago wave. I don't know about that. Brick Battalion, you have not. We'll be doing that at the end of the stream, maybe in about 20, maybe 30 minutes max, something like that. Okay. So right now we've got our modulars in the F tier. We've got our architecture sets in the D tier. We've got Lego Botanicals and Harry Potter in the C tier. Next up, We are going with, oh wait, what is this one? Oh, no, I already did that one. That was Harry Potter. Oh, the next one we're gonna do is Lego City. Now, I have maybe 3 or 4 Lego City sets right now, but they're all F1 car related or car related. That's the only reason I got those. I'm not huge into the Lego City sets. As far as I know, I thought that those were more about, similar to the modulars where like you're trying to build a whole bunch of stuff going on. So it was, it didn't speak to me specifically. B tier, A tier for Lego City, really? What? Let's see what we got in Lego City. Shop, sets by theme, city, there we go. First, we'll look at the most expensive Lego City set. The City Tower, okay, that's actually really cool. Like, I'm kind of upset that I just saw that because now I might need to buy it. Let's keep going, we'll see. I've got a lot of other stuff on the list. Okay, that City Tower is actually really cool. Polar Express train, Express passenger train, Arctic Explorer ship. So this is kind of like, this is really cool. The idea behind these, yes, I've got this one, the F1 truck here. Police Prison Island, I did not know they even had that. That seems off theme for Lego. So yeah, like I say, I think the city ones are definitely like they're similar in concept to what the modules are, where you get a bunch of them to actually make something larger go together. But they're usually like, I'm usually looking for more, somebody mentioned it, nostalgia, something that speaks to me in the set. Like anything for, ideas, icons, those type of things, they're way, way more attractive to me. Not that City is bad. Like I say, I've got a few city sets as well. So I think we're gonna rank City at, ooh, do we want B or C? Let's see, what do we think, chat? B or C for City ranking? I think I know where I want to put it now, but let me know what you think. B or C for the Lego City ranking. It's currently right now in the middle. We'll see what you think. B, A for Lego City Victory Star Saber? B, 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 A plus plus, Albert, okay. Z was not an option, Blake. B and C. Okay, I think we're all generally in agreement. It's about the B, C rank. But I think I would rank it C, but if I think would I rather have all of the City sets or all of the Harry Potter sets, the answer is all of the City sets. So I'm gonna bump it up to B. Official Nick Talks Bricks ranking of the Lego City sets is tier rank B. High B, okay. B or A, got it. See, I'm more in the lower B to C range, but still a B for sure. And that is because I think the ones that we've got coming up a little higher are a little more epic. So let's see. We're now gonna. Actually, before we get to the top ranks, we'll fill in some of our middle ranks here. Next up, Speed Champions. What do we think about Speed Champions? I know I've got a bunch of Speed Champion sets. If I have any gripe with them, it's usually that they are filled with way too many stickers. But and part of the enjoyment of those builds is, what does it look like? And what it looks like depends almost entirely on if you are able to put the stickers on correctly or not. And that's a much more difficult task than I think non-Legoers would understand. Higher side of B, okay. Retired themes, not right now. Oh, we might have to do that. We might do a separate retired theme tier list ranking at some point. Appreciate that. Dragon Spark, thank you, thank you. And affordable and GGO? I don't know what that means. B, C, S rank. Ooh, for Speed Champions. Speed Champions, A, AAA. Yeah, the stickers are what definitely took it down a notch for me. I like the Speed Champion sets, but it's still gonna have to be a B for me. Specifically because, like I say, the Speed Champion sets are how much you like them, how much you like them on the box is irrelevant. Because, unless you can put the stickers on exactly like that, it's not gonna look like it looks on the box. So enjoyment of the Speed Champion set is solely dependent on how well you can place the stickers, which is a large ask because that's not the easiest thing to do. The tool helps significantly with stickers. Yes, indeed it does, Andy Legos. That was my probably most helpful realization is if you use the, I don't think I have one here. There's somewhere around here. That's actually really strange. I have so many of the brick separators sitting around here and there's not one in arm's reach, which is mind-boggling. But if you use those and you place the sticker on the end of the brick separator, then you can get a much more accurate placement of the sticker. My strategy for those, what I usually try to do is, figure out which direction it is, find the smallest straight side, and then I'll line that side, like just that side up. I'll try to line it up as perfectly centered as I can. And if you get it right, the rest of it just falls in line. So that's the easiest way to go about it, in my opinion. If you have any other ideas, definitely let me know in the chat. Yeah, brick separator to put on stickers. Yeah, B is right on the mark. Dragon Spark, we don't know where Star Wars is going. It's not even up there yet. There could be an entirely separate ranking system for Star Wars sets. We don't know. We don't know. Maybe we do, but we'll get there. Stickers can make or break a set. Oh, absolutely they can. Like I've had sets where I've built it and put a sticker on and I was like, oh, that's straight. And then I put it on all the way and then I look at it and it's slightly crooked. And I'm like, okay, no, it's good enough. And I put the set down and, throughout the rest of the build process, it's like it's yelling at me. And then I end up literally having to peel the whole sticker off and put it back on perfectly straight. Maybe that's part of my psychosis, but crooked stickers on Lego sets, that's a very, very unfun time for me. OG rank for Star Wars. A lot of Batman sets are B tier because they overload you with stickers. Are they? Which I have more unbuilt Batman sets than built Batman. I think the Tumbler is actually the only built Batman set that I have when I think about it. Yeah, that's actually strange. All right, so we've got Speed Champions at tier list B. I think we all were mostly in agreement on that one, so that's good. That lets me know I'm analyzing it correctly. That's solid. They get more franchises like Back to the Future, Cars, and Fast and Furious champions can be goated. Ooh, yeah. I think the Fast and the Furious one, I have that one, I haven't built it, but I don't think there's a bunch of stickers on that one, strangely enough. Or maybe there isn't, I just haven't seen it, but it's just a DeLorean. Like you might have the license plate sticker and then maybe the front where it says like DMC or whatever it is, but I don't think there should be a whole bunch of stickers on the DeLorean. Yeah, the Tumbler is amazing. Have ever played Marvel Rivals? Just liking it? No, I downloaded it on Steam at some point and literally never opened it. I was playing Smite or some other games long before that. Am I gonna make videos that review new waves of Lego? That is the plan. Like I say, I currently have a job that takes up most of my day, and then I spend the evenings, I'll go to the gym, and then I'm up until usually 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning every single day, building Lego, recording Lego content, editing content, doing something. So I definitely want to get more into, talking about the new releases, new leaks and stuff like that, but that's just taking a little longer to get through. I do think that this is going to be the avenue where we can do that, because I think if I can come on here with live, just hang out with y'all, and we can, like I said, we can pull up the leaks and stuff like this on the screen, then, you know, there's no reason why we can't do that. And like I say, we'll be doing the live stuff, and we'll take clips for everybody else who wasn't on the live from the live. So definitely stick around for all those. I appreciate that. I should do a mock stream. Ooh, yeah, that would be really, really nice. So, oh, did I not mention that? I don't think I mentioned that earlier. So I talked to the creator of this mock, which is the two V19s. But I have to reach out to him again and see if it's something he want to do, because I would love to do like an interview series on here with some of the mock creators. One of my, or I guess the biggest video I have to date on Instagram is somewhere just under 2.5 million views, and it's of the Speed Champions, Red Bull, and Ferrari sets turned into Star Wars X-Wings. So, you know, I think if that's something that y'all, you know, I'm definitely going to do it at least once, and we'll see the type of reception it gets. But I think that could be very interesting to do some interviews with actual mock creators, because that's like I say, that's a thing that I want to get into. I want to start building more mocks, but I'm too busy building, you know, all the regular sets currently. And I spoke to a Lego master at one of the conventions I went to. I actually have a video about that too. Check it out. And her recommendation was, if you want to get into mocks, the best advice she can give you is to build sets. She says, you know, whatever sets you have, build them, take them apart, rebuild them, add something different, change something about it, but keeping it the way that the set mainly is. And just from there, you can expand your knowledge of Lego building techniques, and you can get better and better at mocks. Which sounds really easy, but the thing I've found, and this is one of the questions that I would love to ask a mock creator, is when you're looking at a set, like specifically like some of the Millennium Falcon, Millennium Falcons, when you're looking at a set, how do you know if you'll be able to build that one into something else or not? Like, is there a checklist? You just have to dive in and figure it out? What is the answer? I truly don't know. So maybe we can do an interview series with some of them in the near future. That would be really cool. Thanks for that idea. Oh man, y'all are doing great here in the comments. I love that. Like, y'all keep giving me ideas. I already had one big idea from somebody. Where is Plato in here? I don't think he's in here. But Plato gave me a really, really good idea on stream. I'm still working on it, but it has potential to be absolutely massive. But I can't tell you about it yet, so we'll see. Plo Koon mock? No, what? There's a Plo Koon? Is it made out of a specific set? Or is it like you just have to buy a bunch of separate pieces? Because that's the most valuable mocks to me, are the ones where, you know, you can just buy a set and build something completely different with only the stuff that's in the box that you bought. There was a, speaking of, one of the biggest disappointments I had was, you might have seen the Demogorgon mock using the Lego Flowers orchids. It looks so cool. When I saw that when it came out, I literally ran to the store and bought the orchid set so I could build it immediately. Came back to download the instructions, and it's like, oh yes, you need this orchid set and also a giant list of other pieces. And I was deeply disappointed in that. So, you know, if it's not just the pieces that come in a set, I'm not really interested in the mocks. Crazy dedication. Appreciate that. Take your time. Hey. Yeah. I'm hey, that's how it goes, man. If you want something that, you know, nobody else has or other people don't have, you got to do what other people are not willing to do, to an extent, obviously. But that's just for me. And for me, it's not even like it's a hassle to stay up that late building Lego and stuff like that. Because like I say, it's a thing that I just genuinely enjoy doing. And even if I wasn't recording it, I would probably still be up that late doing Lego stuff anyway. Maybe slightly less of it, but still. Hey, appreciate that, just liking it. Have I seen the recent Plo Koon? Oh, nope, not yet. We talked about that one. Will I be posting the stream replay? I will, actually. I think this one will be, I'll post it entirely, and then we'll probably grab some clips and stuff to post on other things. Jedi Bob, what is the alt build called that you have for the V19 turret? It's a Republic gunship. So if you go to Rebrickable and search the set number, there's like a section that says alt. Oh, actually, we can see it now. This is the best part about my new Stream Deck, is I can do this kind of stuff. You ask me a question and we can just get right to it. So if you bring up the torrent, then there's this alt build section down here. And you can see there's a bunch of different alt builds for it. See, there's a smaller gunship here. Oh, this is actually by the same guy. There's a smaller gunship, but then the big one is down here where you need 2 of the sets. So from here, you can just click it and you can download the instructions and get to building. Oh, appreciate that, Victory Star Saber. Okay. So we did that. All right. We've got Speed Champions on here. Have a good night, Star Saber. Thank you for hanging out. We'll definitely be doing this more, so definitely come back whenever you can. Okay, we had Speed Champions in B. Next up, I know what we want to see. Oh, actually, somebody just mentioned this one, so we'll do that one. Lego Batman. I think I was gonna do Lego DC for this one, but when I looked at the Lego DC stuff on the website, most of it was just Batman anyway. I've seen a few Superman things here or there, but you know, Lego DC is absolutely just Lego Batman at this point. And this one, where do we think? Where do we think it should go? Lego Batman, F tier, F tier? No, D, no, C, B. I could understand putting it B, but I like if I'm picking Speed Champions or Batman, there's no question, it's absolutely Batman. Batman's going straight to A. A rank for Lego Batman sets. Let me know what we think in the comments. Let's see. Ooh, okay, I see some S's, A's, A to S. Old Lego DC is S tier. New Lego DC is more like B to A tier. Oh, wow. I mean, DC is Batman. Obviously, there's a lot of other stuff in DC than just Batman, but like, I think Batman is the core of what's going on there. Hello, hello, Instagram. Yes, I am. I am live on YouTube. We're going to be doing a giveaway in about 15-ish, 20 minutes. So definitely come on over now if you want to be a part of that. Yeah, Batman had some really awesome sets and some really bad sets. What's a bad Batman set? I can't think of any like specifically bad ones. Did I play the game? I played Arkham. I played that game, but I played the first one way back whenever that came out on, I don't remember. But the one where you could, Batman was indiscriminately beating up criminals on the video game, one where you do the and keep beating them all up. That was a very, very satisfying game. Oh yeah, Lego Batman movie also. That would we might have to do that too. We might have to do a Lego movie ranking because Lego Batman movie would be instantly S tier for sure. Okay. Yeah. I got you, Kobe. Yeah, no, I can agree with that. The some of the Zack Snyder is just stick with the OG comic style Batman and we'll be all right. Oh, just commenting on my Instagrams. There we go. Pin that. I forgot I could pin a comment. I should have done that a long time ago, but what's done is done. We're learning as we go. Yeah, Lego Batman movie is hands down S tier. Is it slept on? I don't know if it's slept on. It's it's just a great movie. I thought it got solid reception from people. I think what's the guy's name? Will Arnett. He's such a good Batman voice, especially for that animated, caricature of who Batman is. He just so perfectly delivers that role. I love it. Okay, so we've got Batman in our A tier. That's our first high rank. Let's see. Now we'll do Lego icons. So let's see. So this was one that I was slightly struggling to figure out how to rank, because like depending on which set you get, it's an entirely different experience. Like immediately, oh, that was it. I think technically the modular sets are classified as icons, but no. So like when you look at these, like, you know, the Star Trek ship, that's amazing. This Ford Model T, I you know, I don't know. Some people were really excited about that one for some reason, and I did not understand. It's just it's a Ford Model T. S easily for Lego icon. That's I agree with that. Like depending on which sets you're looking at, you could have S tier or F tier. Now yeah, like come on, Captain Jack Sparrow, the Concorde, oh the Endurance. That's another super unfun build I hear. The Porsche, like they're great sets. But you also have some of the other slop in there that I'm like, that should not be with the icons. And so for that reason, we're ranking it a B. I think there are certainly, I think icons is one of those, I think icons is one of those themes that, you know, like we've said, you've got some super S++ tier sets and then some F tier sets. And I think, you know, because you've got all that in there, we've got to average it out. I do think the good ones outweigh the bad ones. So, you know, it's above the middle, but not like, I wouldn't say the icons are as good as the Batman sets. Oh, the Creator 3-in-1s. No, I was thinking about that, but I had to separate the modulars from the other icons. So that used to be like the Creator Expert used to be those. So I guess I would have to get another one for Creator 3-in-1. But that one is not. We're not ranking that one today. I guess if I had to rank the Creator 3-in-1s, just off the top of my head, I would think that would be probably similar, probably B to C range. That seems good. Yeah, no, IG, you do have this this static view down here, but it come to YouTube so you can see everything that I've got going on. I've got some. I guess you can see it slightly on the Instagram screen, but it's a lot smaller. So come on over to YouTube if you want to see everything. And if you want to be part of the giveaway, you definitely got to be on YouTube. We're almost there. Okay. So let's see. We've gone from F, we've got the modular buildings. D, we've got Lego architecture. C, botanicals and Harry Potter. B, we've got icons, Speed Champions, and Lego City. A, we've got Lego Batman. Can't appear. All you got to do is be here. That's all you have to do. As soon as we're done with this, I'll tell you how you can get the win that set, wherever it is around here. And Batman in A tier. Next up, we are ranking Lego Super Mario. These are, you know, if you can't see, oh yeah, I guess you can't see it, but I've got Lego Super Mario sets just out of view right over here on this shelf that you can't see. But those are awesome, awesome sets. I did not realize that they were retiring all of them so that they could, you know, I guess re-release their new Mario lineup. I don't understand the reasoning for that. I think that Bowser set is amazing. City is only B. Yeah, City is definitely B. F? What? Wait. We're not talking about Mario, are we? In the chat? Yeah, no, there's no way we can be, because Mario is absolutely not anything below a B. Let's be, you know, very clear. But Mario is absolutely A tier. Like we've got the Super Mario. Mario is absolutely A tier. Why did it do that? There we go. That's funny. This is actually a, I was making a thumbnail for another one of my vlogs on YouTube, so go watch that one if you love me after we're done here. But we've got Lego Mario in our A tier because the sets are, or I guess now most of them are retired, so we might have to rethink that ranking. Let's see what else let's see what's still out here for Mario. Oh, that's right. You get your own section, Mario. Lego Super Mario. Yeah, like the Mario Kart S tier set. Prince Florian and Bowser. This one is more like B to C. Super Mario World Yoshi. That's a set that, you know, display is S tier, function S tier, build for this one is F tier. It is the most, like, it's one of the most unfun builds. All the little small pixelated pieces and then the actual mechanics of it, making it work, trying to fit all those pieces together was extremely tedious. I was not happy about that. But then after that, you know, you've got a bunch of those younger like play sets for kids, which those are cool. And you got the Piranha Plant, but now it looks like most of the good ones are retired. Like there's no more Bowser, there's no more Question Box. That one's gone. Like that was another amazing set that I thought did not get enough love, or maybe it did, and I just didn't see people talking about it the way I thought they should have. About those cube-looking smart figures. Yeah, I think that was maybe it. Yeah, Game Boy. That one, I wasn't sure if that one counted specifically as Mario. I know it says Mario because they have it comes with the Mario screen on there, but I don't, I guess it's Mario, but if I was doing like there'd be like a Lego video games section where you've got the NES, what's the other one? I've forgotten. That's what happens when you have too many Lego sets, but I would put that in a different section and not specifically Mario. Dying on what hill, Cloudy? What did I miss? Yeah, the Question Box Brick of a Man. That's an amazing set. It's a difficult build because it has so many intricately like woven together pieces to make it all flow smoothly. But if you get it right, it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. Ooh, a Nintendo 64 Lego set. Where is that? Lego. We need a Nintendo 64 set. Make it happen now, please. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. What do I think about the Play Mario? Well, to be quite honest, if they still had the sets that I have available to buy, Mario would be an S tier ranking category for me because those sets are just amazing. And then they're coming back out with they're releasing the Luigi Mario Kart set at some point. I don't know if they've released the full design for that one, but if it's anything like Mario's standard kart, I'm sure it's going to be amazing, and I'm absolutely going to get that one too. Legend of Zelda, oh yeah, for sure. They were both amazing, yeah. Wait, what was the hill we're dying on? I missed that. I'm usually looking up at the chat to try to catch what I can, but Mario Odyssey set, that would be cool. Mario is an A. Have I seen the Helicarrier? Oh, yes, I have. I'm absolutely getting that one. Harry Potter is C just because like most of the designs are man. I think we talked about the Hedwig set. That's a big plus for them. And then Gringotts, somebody mentioned. That one also is, like, it looks cool. But I don't know. I think with all the sets that they've released, if they've got 2 of them that I'm looking at and I'm like, okay, yeah, those are cool. Like it can't be a lot higher than middle of the road. I can understand if you ranked it B, but I certainly would not put Harry Potter at A. And I guess maybe D is a little too low. So I think C is probably the right level for Harry Potter. Mario above Harry Potter? Absolutely, Giovanni. What? This is like, what do you mean? Mario is absolutely above Harry Potter in every way. There will be no debate on this. The Mighty Bowser. Oh, yeah, we didn't even talk about the Mighty Bowser. That's another one that I think that set was almost $300 when it was out. I don't know what it costs now on the retired market, but I expect that that's one that's going to go way, way up in price. I don't even know if they announced that they were retiring all the Mario stuff the way that they did, because I think once they started to roll out the new Mario play sets, they were trying to, push people. They decided Mario was more of a kid-friendly thing, which I guess it is, but there's millennials and older people who also grew up with Mario on all that, and like we still like Mario Lego. We want the bigger display sets. If it costs $200 and it looks like, the Mighty Bowser, acceptable. Give me more. You guys need to build Bowser and talk to me. Yeah, Cloudy, they don't know. Bowser is amazing. Peach's Castle. Ooh, that would be really nice. That should be a simple set for they should make a Peach's. Oh no, not Peach's Castle, but the oh wait, is that Peach's Castle? What's the main Mario castle? The one from Mario 64, the video game. Is that Peach's Castle? Let's see. Do they still have that? Oh, I can't see it on here yet. Okay, yeah, I guess it is Peach's Castle. But that's like the separate one. What am I thinking of? There was what's the castle is on Mario, or maybe that is Peach's Castle. Whatever. Okay, so we've got Mario in A. Next up, we've got, do we want to rank Ninjago or Marvel next? We've got 3 more. Ninjago or Marvel, Ninjago or Marvel, Ninjago or Marvel. Ninjago? Let's see. All right, we'll start with Ninjago there. Why not? Lego Ninjago. So I think I showed you the Ninjago sets that I have so far. I've got the, everything's fine. Everything is fine. I got this used Ninjago set, but apparently I have to wait until season 10 to build that one. Or maybe it was season 5, I don't remember. And then I've got the Nindroid mech. Maybe this was a season 10, I don't know, but I have to wait a long time, or season 5, so I gotta wait a long time to build that one. We've got the Ultra Dragon, not built yet, but I can build this one because, as it so, nicely mentions on the back of the box, featured in season 1. So that actually might be the first one I build, is the Ultra Dragon. And then for our big giveaway on Saturday or Sunday, I'm not sure which day yet, we've got Lloyd's Titan mech. I know this is the one that y'all want, so I'm absolutely going to be giving somebody this one on Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to put another poll on my Instagram to see which day is better for y'all, because I know y'all want this, so I'm trying to get as many people in to have a chance at getting it as possible. So. And because I had to buy one for everybody else, I couldn't not get it, so I just bought 2. Okay. So Ninjago, this is one that I think will at some point rank higher, but for now, I have to leave it at an A, because I don't have any built Ninjago sets. So I think ranking it any higher than A at the moment would be, a guess. I can say the way I think it'll end up being an S tier once I actually build some of these and I see how they look. And as I get deeper into the show, it'll start to mean more to me. Like I said, I'm through season 1 so far and I love it. I'm absolutely going to catch up on everything. It just may take a while. So, maybe we'll have to do a recheck of this tier list at some point. But for now, Ninjago is going to have to stay in the A rank. Let's see. Appreciate that. Hey, Mustache, we'll see you there. Rocky Toon, I'll see you there. S tier, S tier. Ooh, I see some S's. Oh, A, okay. Saying McDonald's isn't good? What are we talking about? Why are we saying, who's talking about McDonald's in the chat? It's either A or B, and they always do good stuff. I just hate they put exclusive figures in the expensive sets. Oh yeah, if I have any gripe with the Ninjago thing as a whole, I will say this. It is very clear that LEGO created this Ninjago thing strictly as a vehicle with which to sell you more LEGO sets. And I'm fine with that only because so far it is working. Like, it's a great show. The sets that I have so far, they look amazing. They look true to form for what I see on the show. And like, I don't blame them. It's a very blatant cash grab, it seems, but it's effective. It's not even a bad one because I think you're getting a solid thing in exchange for giving them your money on that one. So, you know, Ninjago is very interesting. When I first saw it, I was wondering, I was like, was Ninjago I thought it was a comic book or some other TV show, and then they're like, nope, LEGO just made this up specifically to sell you more LEGO sets. But I'm okay with that at this point. Yeah, I'll be swapping the S in no time, Rocky. Okay. People will disagree, but season 1 is like one of the worst seasons. Really? What? I love season 1. It started kind of slow, but I think that's just part of, like, you know, just getting acquainted with the show and learning what's going on. Oh, wow, we are at hour 2. Just liking it. I appreciate that. Okay, y'all stuck around with me for this long. Let's see, we'll do this, and then we'll make it easy so you can get out of here. I do appreciate y'all sticking around with me. Hey, Mustache, W stream indeed. So, for our second to last, we've got Marvel. And this is one, you know, I've got a whole shelf dedicated to Marvel things over here. You can see some of them. You can see Thor's hammer, Cap's shield over there. Then, we've got Galactus right over here in the corner, and then some other scenes going on there. Close that. But yeah, Marvel, yeah, I think we're all in agreement on this one. Marvel is absolutely S tier. Like, that's the only way. Like, Marvel couldn't be anything other than S tier for this. The sets are just amazing. It's Marvel. Every single one of them. I think if all they had was Captain America's shield, and Thor's hammer for the Marvel sets, it would still be S tier, because just those alone are better than, you know, those are comparable to like Star Wars UCS sets in my opinion, and that's saying a lot. Low S, Cloudy, I don't have the X-Men mansion, but I am absolutely getting it. I showed everybody I have the X-Jet over there, which is an amazing build, by the way. I need them to make a giant version of that. The X-Men minifigs on that one are amazing, and that specifically is what made me think, oh, I have to get the X-Men mansion now. Because it looks like another modular building, I wasn't specifically interested in it, but I think adding that large Sentinel kind of buildable figure with it, and then the minifigs, there's a whole bunch of them. I think that might make that set worth it. So I'm definitely gonna get that one before it goes away. Batman should be S? Really? Batman? So here's the thing. If we're talking about Marvel versus DC comics, then I would agree with you. Batman and DC would be above Marvel. But LEGO, that is not the case. Marvel definitely has the edge there. Hey, just adding a little anticipation there, Dragon. You know, I figure if I start with it down here, you know, maybe somebody gets the wrong idea and starts shouting at me about Marvel being F. But then I'm like, oh no, actually, it just goes right here. Gotcha. And you know, then we've got a few extra comments in the chat. No, that wasn't the goal. Wait, what's X-Men retires? Oh, at the end of the year. Yeah. So, like I say, it'll definitely be acquired before the end of the year for sure. Whether or not Avengers Endgame sets. Oh yeah, a lot of the Avengers Endgame sets are really, really cool. I was not particularly interested in like the scene sets. Like you can see, I've got this one over here. That's the, not Endgame, but I think that's the Age of Ultron set when they're like going through the woods and they find the Hydra base, and then Hulk comes through and smashes the little gun encampment or whatever it is. That's the scene from that one. And I wasn't terribly interested in those at all until, again, something switched in my brain and made me weigh the minifigures a lot more for sets. Like, I don't think that I would buy a set if I don't like the way it looks and it just has minifigures that I want. But if there's a set that's kind of but it also has really cool minifigures, I'm absolutely getting it. I don't even understand why we're still talking about McDonald's in the chat right now. I'm gonna have to go back and review and see how did we even get there. I don't understand. Michael from The Office. What? No way. That's hilarious. Professor X's head is Lex Luthor's head, and his torso is the Michael torso from The Office. I did not realize that. That's hilarious. Yeah, Lego is a very, very expensive hobby for sure. Okay, and for the last one on our tier list, to nobody's surprise, I think we all knew Star Wars was going straight to the top. I've said it many, many, many times before, but Star Wars is hands down my absolute favorite Lego theme. It's one of my favorite pieces of fictional media, just in general. But the Lego sets are basically incomparable. I think Marvel ranks up there because they've got some solid ones. I guess if I had an S+ tier, then Star Wars would rank above Marvel. But for now, they're on the same rank because Star Wars just has way more big, amazing sets than Marvel has. Like it would certainly be an S+ tier. But you know, I think it's not wrong to call it S rank along with Marvel as well. Let's see, we got there. Star Trek, yeah, SSS for Star Wars. Hey, Dr. Tickle, there you are. You might have said that a little while ago that that's what was happening. So, you know, you were not wrong. You were not wrong. Am I giving away the Republic Cruiser? I'm not. Well, no, I'm not giving you my Republic Cruiser. That's what? Why would you think that? Oh, I guess it's in the it's in the shot on Instagram. But you know, no, you cannot have my Republic Cruiser. I bought that one specifically because I thought I guess I had a chance at getting the gold or chrome C-3PO, whichever one it was, and it wasn't in there. So, all right. Well, that is our tier list. Let's recap from the bottom. In F tier, we've got the Lego Modulars, meh. In D tier, we've got Lego Architecture, meh. And then moving into the acceptable range, C tier, we've got Lego Botanicals and Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter could also easily be a B tier if that's how you feel about it, but you know, that's personal choice for sure. Into the true B tier items, we've got our Lego Icons, Lego Speed Champions, and Lego City. And then in our A tier, we've got Lego Batman, Super Mario, and of course, Ninjago. I think, you know, we had some dispute about whether Batman should be S and whether Ninjago should be S, but I think this is where I'll rank them for now. It may change, or Ninjago at the very least may change. Batman could change once I get those new sets as well, so we'll have to see. Then in S tier, of course, we've got the big hitters. We've got Marvel and Star Wars. All right, how did we do on our tier list ranking? Let me know which ones did we disagree with. I'll put that back up so you can see it. I forgot about Lego Friends. I did not forget about Lego Friends. Make a thinking face for the thumbnail. Got you. 1 second. Let's get our thumbnail ready. Wipe my face here. Thumbnail. There we go. Solid. Appreciate that. Okay, tier list is good, but he makes Speed Champs A, Batman B. Speed Champ over Batman? What? Icons over Bat? I guess I can understand if you like the icons over Batman. That's acceptable. Ninjago S, also acceptable. Harry Potter at A. Oof, that's a large leap for me. I think that one might be a nostalgia or, you know, a heavily biased ranking. Like, I'm basically like, I like Harry Potter, the media, like the movies I've read all the books 10 billion times. I love Harry Potter as general IP and content, but their Lego sets are not, nah. They're just meh. That's why they're C, right in the middle. Biased ranking for sure, okay. Oh, sorry, my apologies. I didn't mean to disrespect anybody here. Let me move this around. Put Star Wars right in the front there. How's that? We better, Dragon? I think that was not, I didn't mean for it to be a left to right tier ranking in that sense, but that's where we ended, so. S tier, Star Wars, 2, Ninjago, 3, Marvel, okay. Change Ninjago to S, Harry Potter, okay, gotcha. All right, well, no Nexo Knights? So these are the themes that I chose. These are ones that, you know, I feel strongly about, or I have a lot of sets from them. Maybe we'll do another one. I guess I'm certainly going to post some clip from this. So, and I'll let you know. Let me know in the comments which other ones you want to see ranked. Maybe we can do some of those Friends ones, Technic, Chima, any of that stuff. Oh, Chima, yeah, I see that in the chat there now. Yeah, DC is just Batman. Wait, where is Harry Potter ranked? Harry Potter is ranked at a C because it's not bad, but all of the things that are above it, I would pick every time over a Harry Potter set. Those are maybe ones that I guess, actually, those might be ones that I consider buying pre-built. I've never considered doing that because a lot of the fun is, you know, popping the seals and opening the boxes, but maybe Harry Potter, because like some of them do look okay, but it's just, the building I would never want to do, and then the ones that are meh looking, I would just never build, and I don't really. But if I could buy it already built, that may make it a little more palatable. Final look at our tier list. Marvel should be A. What? No way. I mean, I guess I can understand ranking Marvel A. I think if I had Star Wars at S+, it would be slightly different. A Futurama section, Drag. I literally only have that Planet Express ship from Brickcraft. It's not even a Lego. Oh, okay, well that's good. I just got an alert that my microphone battery is on 10%. So it's time for our giveaway. And we are doing the, oh, it fell back here. Okay. It is Onyx Cinder giveaway time. How can we do this? Hey, appreciate that, Mustache. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Instagram watchers, thank you very much for staying on. If you're not on the YouTube already, it might be too late for you. You can still come over, but I think there's a 5-minute time limit on before you can comment, and you're all gonna have to comment something in order to win this. So I don't know. I don't think it'll be 5 minutes, but either way, thank you for watching on Instagram. Definitely make sure you subscribe, engage with my content. Let me know what else you want to see. We'll be doing more live streams in the future. I'm going to try to figure out how to get that camera angle a little better, or the second camera angle, so you've got more to watch. If you just truly can't come over to YouTube, but YouTube is where it's at. See you there. I'm going to go ahead and end the Instagram stream now. Thank y'all for watching. Instagram is down. There we go. Instagram is there. Hey, appreciate that, Simon. Don't pick you. You have 3 of them. Okay. Hey, you don't have to enter the giveaway if you don't want. That's absolutely acceptable. There's no nobody making you be in the giveaway. So let's see. What can we do? We have 43 viewers in the chat right now. What I did before when I was on, it was Instagram or TikTok, we had a few hundred viewers in the chat, and it was like, I picked a number between, or I did a random number generator between, 1 and the number of viewers that we had, and then, I just had people pick the number in the chat. It was only like 100, maybe 200 or so people, so it wasn't that difficult. Here we've got 46 people in here right now. How are we gonna do that? Oh, before we get to this, last thing. Big giveaway announcement. I'm planning to do the large giveaway for UCS and for the Lloyd's Titan Mech on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not certain which day it's going to be yet. I'm going to put a poll on my story so that you all can, let me know when you can tune in. I'll figure out some other stuff for us to do while we're on there. I'm going to be going through my $10,000 Lego mystery box that I got. I had to open it to just inspect some of the stuff. I've seen most of it, but there's some bangers in there that I guarantee you're going to want to see. The big hitter from that group of things is absolutely monstrous. Do not miss that. So stay tuned so you can be clued in for when we're doing that big giveaway. But like I say, it's definitely going to be Saturday or Sunday of this weekend. Yeah, Claudia, I hope you can make it too. That's why I want to do a poll so I can make it, available for as many people as possible. That's what I want to do, because it's going to be, like I say, we're giving away a Lloyd's Titan Mech, and then we're doing some Star Wars UCS set as well. Okay, how can I pick? I could pick from the comments after, but I know y'all want to see who wins now. And that's the difficult portion. There's a lot of random comment picker applications and things that you can use, but they don't. They only work after the live has ended, and then you upload the comments and things, and it picks from there. But I like to do it live while I'm here, so that you can see who wins. That's the main fun. Even if you don't win, the part of the fun is seeing who does win, and I think that makes it more real for you. Okay, let's see. I guess we'll do random number generator again. Random number generator, minimum 1, maximum. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. But wait, you don't even know what number it's gonna be yet. What? What if I tell you it's a number between 723 and 914? Then what? Now you've chosen a bunch of numbers for no reason. Y'all, wow, we're going crazy with the numbers. We don't even know yet. We don't even know. But okay, but I see a bunch of them coming in, and I have not even said to put the number, but that is what we're doing. I've got a number on here now between 1 and 100. Start putting your numbers in the chat right now. I'm gonna walk away for 1 second, and then I'm gonna come back, and we'll see. Actually, no, I'm just gonna stay here. The first correct number I see, that's who wins. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's crazy, Cloudy. That is crazy. That's insane. Didn't you just say you didn't want to win this one because you had several of them? Was that you or was that somebody else? Who said that? Somebody definitely told me that. But I mean, hey, give it to somebody else if you want to. Congratulations, Cloudy X Smurf, you win. That was funny. I like that. I was quick. I was a lot quicker than the last one. Y'all got that one really, really quickly. Yeah, let's get some congrats to Cloudy in the chat. I need to send you a message. I don't think YouTube doesn't have direct messaging. Cloudy, are you also on Instagram? That was the thing. It was a flash one. I just had to pick. A lot of people were putting numbers in the chat before I said anything. Like those didn't count. Like until I told you to start putting numbers. And once I said it, it started going very quickly. And Cloudy's was the first 84 that I saw. So, congrats on that. Okay. Is it the same name on Instagram, Cloudy? Okay, sweet. Yeah, just shoot me a message, and I'll get with you on Instagram. Got it. All right. Well, thank you all for sticking around with me today. This is a 2 hour and 20. This is for sure my longest stream to date, and this is the most fun I've had on here doing a stream. So first off, thank you for hanging out with me. We're definitely going to be doing a lot more of it for sure. Pretty much any content that I would record a video about, I'm going to be live streaming and clipping it from there anyway. They're not always going to be 2 hours. We're not always going to have giveaways. Sometimes we will have surprise giveaways that are unannounced. So, to really make sure you catch all of it, you'll just have to be here. And again, for my giveaway hunter only people, if you truly just don't care about my Lego content and you just want me to buy you Lego sets, I'm happy to do that, but you got to do something for me. And that's join the lives, watch my videos, like, comment, share with somebody who you think might like it. And even if, you can leave in the comments and tell me what you don't like about the video. That's also acceptable. Because like I say, I like building Lego, buying Lego, and sharing it with you. So I want to make sure I'm sharing it in the way that you want to see it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all. Next time we should do a wheel, bare bones. Hey, W Stream, thank you. Can I put the set up? This set? Have a great night. 87. Yay, thank you. Braden, appreciate that. Mustache, thank you. Hey, our number one chatter right there. Mustache Monkey VR, I appreciate that. Bare bones, next time we should do a wheel. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I've seen those, but those, it's like, I don't know how I can put you into the wheel live, like while we're on the chat. I can end it and then put everybody in the, everybody's username in there afterwards, but I don't really know how to do that yet. Hey, appreciate that, Rocky. Thank you. First Lego lot today, Addy. Ooh, hope you get something good. Have a good night. Hey, indeed. P1, you need a moderator to help. Yeah, I do need a moderator. We're learning. Like I say, this is our third stream, maybe. Or I guess fourth if you include the failure from yesterday. But we're learning. We're trying to get. We'll get some mods and stuff in here. Hey, Alexandra, have a good night. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for watching and hanging around with me. Hire you for free to be my mod, X Glenn. Shoot me a message on Instagram as well with your name. If it's not the same, just make sure I see that XA Glenn on there, and we'll see if we can work it out. Hey, just liking it, same thing. Yeah, shoot me a message. We'll see if we can work it out. Cloudy, congratulations again. We'll see y'all Saturday or Sunday for the big giveaway. Oh yeah, let's see. We've lost a few people who were here but that's absolutely fine. If you've been here since the beginning, let me see some ones in the chat. Appreciate that, W Story. Should we start sending in auditions? Bare bones for mods? I don't even know how you audition to be a mod. I think that's just sort of an appointment, not really an election. Hey, appreciate that. Dragon, Kai, Bare Bones, Ethan, Luke, Rocky. Oh my gosh, it's going too fast. Blake, Brick Battalion, Cole Callis, Luke W. Story, Ethan Bryanson. Hey, there we go. Appreciate that, all of y'all. Brick Battalion, there we go. Just liking it. I see you there. Man, this is so much fun. Thank you all again for hanging out. We're absolutely going to be doing more streams very, very soon. I might even do another one before the weekend, but you know, whatever I do, I'll always post a video about it. So, you know, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out. Remember, you're free to watch on Instagram and TikTok if I'm streaming there. YouTube is where we want you to be. So come on over to YouTube whenever you see me streaming, and you know, hopefully we'll have more great times. Hey, appreciate that, Dragon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Luke, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see y'all on the next one. I saw that, Bare Bones, before I got out. Good night to you too. Now I'm gone for real.